Hey everybody, it's Moonbow here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanics Suggested Creations. This time, I'm adding to the theme of Halo, and I'm really happy to show you guys the M313 Elephant. This thing comes with a functional crane, a turret-mounted gun on each side, and loads of cargo space. So let's get a closer look at this thing. I decided to go with the Elephant because I really wanted to get some type of land vehicle made. I haven't made something that drove around in a long time, and the Elephant was something that was big. It had some functionality to it with this crane up there, and it also just had the fun appeal of the turrets on the side with the crane and the front seats there. So you actually have a lot of room for your friends to join you. So these turrets are just mounted on either side with some steering kind of turning, and I think that turned out really well, the style and the design of them and the way they turned. I put them on 45-degree angles with bearings just so that way they would be offset, so when you sit in them naturally you're already looking off into the distance somewhere and you can just kind of aim from side to side. So I think that's a really neat thing to add. As you can see, there's loads going on as far as wires go. This thing's suspension is actually pretty cool. I'll give you guys a quick peek underneath it so you can have an idea of what I decided to do. So as you can see, it's just very simple in a sense. The suspension is there, one piece of suspension independent from each other. But as you can see here, I have two steering pieces. Those bearings add a lot more torque to the steering when you double them up like that. So if you were to put 2 or 3, the steering becomes more and more powerful. And in this case, I wanted to use as much metal as possible. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of metal. So it is a very heavy vehicle, but nonetheless, it drives around very, very quickly without any hesitation as far as turning goes. It just feels like you're driving a very massive kind of military vehicle. It's very easy to jump into, actually. You just hop in from the ground in any way. I added the front little pegs there so you can stand up on them. But in the back, I've also added the little ramp so you can actually get in from the back with that button there. This is the view of the back. I'm really happy with the view from the back, actually, and the kind of the shape of the cage kind of aesthetic up at the top there, as well as the covering of the wheels. Now, normally, this would be tank tracks. If you know Halo, these would be tank tracks, but in Scrap Mechanic, the game is not very optimized for that kind of stuff yet, so we're all hoping that the new engine will be at least a certain type of relief for FPS drops. But until then, I'm going to keep it simple with my builds as far as those kind of things go. But nonetheless, I have a lot of fun driving this thing around, actually. Before I drive around, I'm going to quickly show you guys the crane functions. It's the passenger seat there, so it's just 3 buttons, as you can see down below. So the way you turn it is from using the W and S as if you were accelerating, because it's just hooked up to an electric motor. So you can actually stow the crane away like so, and it won't move anywhere because it is an electric motor, and those are very stiff. But you can easily turn it from one side to the other. I had to add one function here, so you press number 1, and that raises the crane arm. I had to add that because I couldn't make a very compact crane, but I wanted to make a crane that I could actually use. So because I put that kind of lifted mechanism, it clears the whole way around, so you can actually get a 360 spin and use the crane no problem in either direction. So I think it turned out really, really well. So if I just put the arm back down, I'm in like the pickup kind of mode, and so in order you go from 1 to 2, so 2 will just bring the arm down pretty much against ground level. You'll see the bearings kind of squish up a little bit, but it's a pretty neat little crane mechanism. They're just a whole bunch of 180s. They're very easy to do because when you do it like this, every single bearing that you place will be 180 degrees, minus the first one, which is 90. So it's 90, and then the rest are 180s. And I think it's a funny looking crane mechanism, but it does get the job done, because you press it to the ground like so, and then you just press number 3, and that will scoop up whatever is there. I've tried picking up a couple diamonds, and it works out pretty well, actually. You know what, I'm going to quickly pop a diamond down there and see if we can't pick it up. Alright, as you can see, I've added the diamond, and we're gonna try and pick it up. I picked one up earlier, like I said, and it was pretty successful, but it was a little difficult because of the arm mechanism. I can probably add a more compact arm mechanism, but nonetheless, it works relatively well. There you go. So we can pick up the diamond like that, and then you just press 2, and it'll scoop it all the way up. And then you just raise the arm like so, and using W and S, you can spin the entire crane arm. And so you just kind of bring it to the back here, like so, and drop your diamond in. Oh, I think it actually got stuck somehow. That's kind of weird. Oh, and there it goes. Perfect. So as you can see, it does work relatively well. I'm gonna test it later on and try and pick up bigger, heavier things and see how it works with those, and different shapes as well. So maybe you guys can give it a shot as well, because of course this build will be in the Steam workshop for you guys to give it a shot, and you guys can let me know what you think of the build. But aside from that, everything just looks really nice, I find. I tried to add as much detail as I could as far as the bolts and stuff like that, the colors and the shapes. I used multiple pictures as reference material, so I hope you guys enjoy the look of it. I don't play much Halo. I haven't played it in years, honestly, but I still enjoy the whole storyline and the stuff that they have in it. So here I just wanted to quickly show you guys, actually, this is a kind of controller area, so this is where a few of the controllers are hidden away, kind of. Just a little compartment that you can go into and change configurations for different things if you need to. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys with a bit of cruising around in this thing. I want to give a special thanks to everyone for all the support you guys have been giving me with my channel, and to everyone who has subscribed to me to this date. You guys are awesome, and I wouldn't be doing this without you guys, so I have to give the special thanks to all of you. Be sure to hit that like button, you know, it really helps my channel, and I love hearing from you, so if you leave a comment, I love reading them, and I will definitely try and get back to you. So I'm gonna go for a cruise, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe for endless scrap mechanic.